Welcome back, CFC Chin Check. I am Carlos Pacheco with
Exotic Jeremy West. We're here to recap CFC 7, which happened, last month?
Yeah, July.
July 11th.
July 11th.
We had to remember that date.
Yeah, July 11th. Good show. Very good show. We're going to start off immediately. Fight of the night. Javier Lights Out Cepeda and Chris Chapo Quiroz. And I told people, I was doing some interview, and I was like, people don't know Chapo, but July 11th, they're gonna know Chapo, and fuck, what a fucking fight.
When you told me about it, I hadn't heard of Chapo before, and I would look back on his fights, and I was like, man, he's a dog.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of those fighters, it's like, he's not gonna quit. Like, it doesn't matter if the fight's not going his way, but the other, Cepeda's like that too.
Yeah, Cepeda's exactly like that. And we saw it. Yeah.
So that's what, I think that was like the recipe for the good fight. You know, they say it takes two to tango.
Yeah, and it's just two super, they're very similar in styles as far as how you say they're not going to quit. And Chapo, I mean, he showed that in round 2 when Cepeda dropped him last 10 seconds. Yeah. And that shit was crazy.
And I remember he was winning that round too. Like, he was controlling him on the ground the whole time, and then he got dropped. And then didn't he drop Cepeda? I don't remember what round it was, but I'm pretty sure he dropped him.
Yeah.
And it's like they were just swinging bombs. Like, I don't remember a lot of kicks being thrown. It was just
boxing. It was just boxing, takedowns. And you know what? Chapo was doing good with the takedowns, but Cepeda was doing really good with the get-ups. Right away, if he would get taken down the center, he would kind of just crawl back to the cage and start working up. It was pretty quick.
I think that's what we've seen. He's hard to control. Yeah. You can get him down, or even his initial takedown defense has gotten a lot better too. But Chapo was also timing his takedown. In certain points, he was timing it well, getting him down, doing good takedowns. But he was just scooting right away, able to get up and use the fence and get back to his boxing and just stay on him.
Yeah, what a fucking fight. And I was sitting cage side for that one, inside the tech zone, and I think it was in round 4 or 5, the commission, he turns around and he just tells me, "You did a good job." He was so into you. Should have seen it. He was going all crazy and shit. Yeah, everybody was. Yeah, man, what a fucking fight. Chapo, hopefully after this he gets to go to the UFC, to the big shows. He gets a call to Contender Series. I believe he's 6-2 now.
He's on a win streak right now too?
Yeah, so yeah, man, hopefully he gets a call. And Cepeda will always have a home at CFC. That motherfucker always comes to fight. He's never been a boring fight. Even when he's lost, with Jacobo, it was not boring whatsoever. And he just plays the villain so good, and the build up to the fight, he's good at his job.
I think he became likable though. By the end, people were on his side,
especially after this fight. Yeah, there was a bunch of people behind me. They didn't know what his name was. They were just saying Roswell because they called him. He was from Roswell, New Mexico, and they were just cheering Roswell loud as fuck. So yeah, he's definitely a fan favorite here now.
And you put that fight together. So is that what you envision?
Yeah. Honestly, because I've always known about Chapo, and I've always wanted to bring Chapo here, but just for some reason or another, we just never could. And, we just found the perfect fucking partner for him, and what a fucking fight. Yeah, but I mean, that's exactly what I wanted. Sometimes you make these fights, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a badass fight, and then shit just doesn't happen. But this is exactly what I wanted, and I mean, they stole the show.
Yeah, there's some, I've seen that before. Some fights don't pan out exactly how you want to, but this one, I would say, I mean, it went all 5 rounds. I don't think we've ever had a fight go all 5 rounds either.
A title fight, all 5 rounds? No, and those guys look pretty fresh. So, I mean, I know their cardio is good. Because even Ray Borg was telling me that Cepeda's been working hard. Well, he was working hard for that fight. And I could tell, man, his cardio was good, and it was just a very high-paced fight, a lot of grappling, a lot of boxing. Shitload of punches. So yeah, man, their cardio is great.
And I remember Chapo was swinging bombs, landing on him, and Cepeda would just take it, keep coming forward. So his chin held up. I mean, both of them, they both showed they're tough.
But I will say this: it just goes to show how hard Jacobo hits. Because
he put him out.
He put him out.
But it shows that's what it takes to beat someone like that too. If you can't do that to him, then it's you better be ready for him to
I feel exactly
always come.
He's a guy you have to stop, or he's just not gonna stop.
Yeah, even the submission attempts. I remember Chapo was close on a rear naked choke, and he was still able to he was this close to getting or guillotine. I remember there was a guillotine that Chapo almost had. There were so many moments where he was almost, but he didn't quit.
Yeah, even the fight with John.
With John
Yeah.
almost had him a few
John's
times.
great grappler, and Cepeda was able to get out, and come back and just like I said, come back and get the TKO.
That was like the theme I was talking about, like when they were walking out. It probably won't air because it was just me talking to myself. Because I came up with the notes and everything for the walkouts, but I forgot Chris was doing the announcing. So I was like, I'm just gonna be talking to myself. It just hit me during the first fight. I was like, he's not gonna be here.
Yeah.
So I thought we were gonna be able to bounce off of each other.
Yeah.
But we weren't able to. So but I was saying, like when they're walking out, like a common theme with both of them is resilience. Like they're both fighters. Like if the round or the fight isn't going their way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't discourage them. Because you've seen like some people in fights that doesn't go their way, it's just a downhill trajectory. But like with both of them, it's like okay, I almost got finished that round. Doesn't matter. Like it's another round.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get back in his face and try to finish him.
Yeah, I mean they both showed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean they both got dropped. They both had their moments, and it was a bloody fight. It was good. It was a good fight.
What other fights stuck out to you there at CFC 7?
Berchek and Roa. I mean, it was just Berchek controlled first 2-3 rounds. First 2 easily controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Took him down, took his back, had some really good moments, ground and pound. I think his gas tank just failed him, and that's when Roa really started picking it up, and he was just doing good, man. Like it wasn't anything crazy. He was just countering really good. He had a lot of really good elbows that kept catching Berchik when he would throw, because Berchik was tired, so he would just throw kind of wild.
Yeah, and he was just walking forward. I remember too. Yeah,
and then Lumar would just land elbows and then just move, land elbows. He was pretty tired too, so they weren't crisp. But it was just it was really good counters on his end.
Yeah, and like I saw Berchek, like he looked great in the first round. Like he was controlling, he was going through his sequences of his passing and getting off his ground and pound. And I'm pretty sure like he was landing like good ground and pound shots. But yeah, it was just fighting up 2 weight classes and take all that time off and a 5-round fight too. That's a lot to consider. But Dumar did really well. And did he win he won the CFC championship, right?
CFC championship. Yeah, he won the title.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Really I forgot that was the title fight.
Yeah, almost. He really did. So, I mean, I have an idea of who's next for him. But he did talk about going back down to 45. But I would like for him to defend it at least once. There's some pretty good 55ers.
Anyone you have in mind?
Can't say.
Oh.
But there's some local 55ers I think would be really good. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that one.
Well, we could talk about another lightweight fight that happened on the night. The co-main event of the evening.
The co-main
Ricky,
event.
the Savage Diamond Minez versus
Alejandro Quero. I was like, he didn't have a nickname. Yeah, Alejandro Quero. That was my prediction for fight of the night. Didn't really go that way.
Yeah.
Ricky completely dominated. Like, I mean, just from the grappling, the striking, it was a complete domination. I think Quero tried to play a little too much into the mind games, into like the.
That was the whole first round. Like there's a lot of showmanship,
back and forth.
Yeah. Almost miss or like strikes almost landed.
Yeah.
Both of them just brushing it off, like all of that.
Yeah. So it was. I mean, that was literally the first round. It was just that.
Yeah.
So I think that just caught up to Quero in the end because he didn't really, he didn't initiate anything. Like there was no. Like, I don't know, there just wasn't any aggression from him, man. Ricky's grappling was great, He got on top of him, it just controlled him the whole time, super dominant, ground and pound. Like, he kind of, just toyed around with him.
And Quero, like, has in his past few fights, honestly, like, he struggled with grappling.
Yeah.
So that was kind of something I talked about, too, on the walkout, was, like, don't sleep on Ricky's grappling, because he's developed it a lot. Like, he is a good striker. Like, that's more of what he's known for, being a striker. But his last few fights, like, Jennings, and then I forgot the other 2 fights that he had in another promotion.
Yeah, okay.
But
he fought Bruce, and he TKO'd him.
And it was a lot of the performance, or like the way he fought them was with grappling. Yeah. So and he has like some good takedowns. So I had a feeling like that's what he was going to go back to, or if he really needed to, he had it in his back pocket and he was going to win. Yeah. But yeah, I was expecting more of a back and forth or like a competitive fight, not really what exactly.
I was expecting striking. Yeah, so they're both strikers. Like, oh, these guys are going to stand and bang. Didn't go that way, and it makes sense now because since AJ and Javier are there now with Ricky, and they're just very grappling heavy. So I mean, his grappling's only going to get better. Yep. So I'm excited to see what's next for Ricky. I do want to get him on the next card, and there's some good options out there for him. So hopefully we can get him on, and who knows, maybe he could fight Roa.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows what will happen at CFC 8?
Who knows? But that'd be a great fight if we can make it happen. But no, he'll come back.
Let's talk about our EKA guys that we have on the card. Some of the fighters out of the Elite Kickboxing Academy. Some of the local favorites.
I've heard of them.
Out of El Paso, we had Jeremy Alba. And he was taking on David Arthur, right?
Yeah, David Arthur had a really good wrestling. He showed really good wrestling in the fight because he was able to take Jeremy down. I think Jeremy...
A few times, right?
Yeah, a few times. And against the cage, he actually caught Jeremy pretty clean, too, with some shots. But, in the end, Jeremy his grappling, he was, people sleep on his grappling because they forget that he has good grappling because of how good his striking is. But he's a purple belt, under Mike Diaz.
Under Mike Diaz, a legendary Mike Diaz.
A Paso legend.
Yeah. Sensei Mike Diaz.
Sensei. Professor Diaz.
Shout out,
Professor Diaz. But no, yeah, man, he got that triangle really quick, like really, really quick. Just long legs, man. I've grappled with Jeremy. MMA, everything. Like he's quick, man. He has really good grappling, underrated grappling, I would say too.
Yeah, I had a feeling that he might throw up that triangle because I talked about it too. I predicted it pretty much. Because I was like, he has his triangle is like one of his best submissions. Like even I've been caught in it. Yeah. And he's tabbed me with it.
Yeah.
But I was expecting him to get it done with striking. Yeah. Like catch him clean, Yeah. And he was throwing a lot of kicks. I remember like he was landing some lead leg head kicks and stuff like that. But what's his name was not phased. Like he was not scared to stand with him at all.
Yeah, he's very stoic. I don't know if you saw him like at the weigh-ins and just in general. Like he doesn't really, David Arthur doesn't really show emotion and shit. So he was just coming forward after eating everything. Yeah. And you and I have been on the receiving ends of those kicks. They hurt.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can't imagine without shin guards and stuff. It's like, dude.
Yeah, but Jeremy had really good striking. He showed, so did David Arthur. David Arthur showed some really good counters. He showed good power. Jeremy's just hard to put away.
Yeah, because I know that Arthur, he has like a lot of wrestling experience. Like he was like a placer or state champion from Arizona. Arizona is a good state, but he also has done like Muay Thai. Yeah. Amateur Muay Thai fights and stuff like that. But I was still expecting him to like lean back on the wrestling, so I was surprised he went out there and he stood and traded with him.
Which he traded with him, and I think I don't know how they ended up on the first takedown. If Jeremy missed something where he threw a shot, he missed, and David caught him and just took him down, or if he just shot. But I think after getting caught a few times, he just started shooting because you don't want to get hit by Jeremy.
Yeah, I felt bad about their team. Well, not about their team, but about I couldn't pronounce the name of it. Like it was like,
oh my God.
Like if you had a gun to my head right now, you said, say it right. And I had the word in front of me. Like I'm done. I'm getting executed.
I do the face-offs and they were here. And downstairs, I go up to them before I was like, hey, how do you say the name of your gym? Yeah. Sayurita or something like that? Like, is that
Swahili?
Saurita, yeah, because I'm used to Sayurita from Mexico now. I think it's similar, but my bad, guys. I chopped your name.
I butchered it so bad on commentary. Yeah, I didn't even try. Well, I mean, I tried to read, but it just didn't make sense in my brain.
Yeah, I didn't even say it down here either. I just said from Tucson, Arizona, just because I couldn't say the name of the. I can, but I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. So that's why I didn't even bother trying to. So sorry if we messed it up, guys. That was a really good fight, though. Good fight.
As long as it lasted.
Yeah, as long as it lasted. Alba moves up to 3-1. Let's see what's next for him. I know there was a few promotions that they were trying to get him on. So yeah, whatever's next for him, I know he's gonna do really good.
Yeah, because he was coming off of that ACL surgery. So that was the thing. Like we've seen his road back. So just him getting back in the cage, that was huge.
Yeah, that was a win in its own. Yeah, because it took him about a year. Like I said, we've been training with him that whole time, and we've seen him with his brace, and like he would have to stop sometimes because like fuck my brace, my knee, and then he would like sit out, and for him to go in and just not only fight but finish the fight with a triangle was really good, man. And we got the Guaps, Victor Santillan and Rojo Briones. Hey, well, shout out to Rojo, man. That guy came and just started throwing immediately.
Yeah. I know he's like, I feel like he came out how he usually does. He likes to like bounce and throw a lot of kicks.
Yeah, they come from like a karate or something like that background.
Throw haymakers. Yeah. That was a wild, I feel like that fight was just chaotic.
Yeah, because he caught Guapo. It's like, I was in the corner. I'm like, oh shit! Like they were clean shots. Just Guapo, you're not gonna knock him out, but they were clean shots and very good takedown defense. Because Guapo did not take him down. He had him against the cage. He hands were clasped, and he couldn't
get him down.
No. He couldn't get him down. It's a good takedown defense.
But he had that jab, that step-in jab.
Second time he knocked someone out with the step-in jab.
Yeah.
It's because he like corkscrews it real weird. Doesn't go down here. He'll get in like mirror stance with you, and when you throw it, he like kind of barely comes around yours.
And it's also the way he like he comes forward with it.
It's essentially his power hand in the front now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's orthodox, and he'll switch to southpaw, and then he'll do it. So it's like a power jab, and he said he steps, he throws his entire body into it, and he's explosive from wrestling. So I mean, yeah, I think it was like in a minute 22 of round 1.
Yeah, as long as it lasted though, it was for sure an entertaining fight. Like Bionis, he showed up. You know, so he put on a show in Guapo, but you know, he just has
Guapo just did what Guapo does.
Yeah.
And Bionis, I would love to get him back, just because I feel there's some good 70s locally that would be a really good fight, because that guy, that team in general, you know, same team as Samael.
Oh,
those guys come to fight. Like they're, you know, I think we can create. From Hidalgo del Parral, Chihuahua. So I really think that, you know, those guys can be stars over here. Like, you know, I just don't think they have the exposure down there and the platform like we do up here. And I'm not necessarily just talking about CFC. I just mean in general in the U.S. I think they can be very successful.
Me too. Well, speaking of Samael, he put on a good performance. I think he surprised a lot of people.
Yeah.
The way he was able to deal with the grappling of Ian.
Because Ian's a very good wrestler, good grappling. And he's just chaotic. He's just so unorthodox. You don't know what he's going to do.
You don't know if he's going to pull up his shorts or not.
Yeah. and yeah, man, Samael was able to, you know, I don't want to say out-grapple him, but like create really good scrambles and just get up.
Put combinations on him.
Yeah. He hits hard. We saw that when he fought Alan. So he hits hard.
Yeah.
And they do tell me that he does have a wrestling background. So, I mean, I didn't know that. So I really thought Ian, it was going to be like striker versus grappler. And, you know, it didn't turn out that way.
No, he was, I think, maybe able to get a takedown in like the first round or get in on a deep shot. But then every other takedown attempt was like completely shut down.
Yeah. There was some desperate shots at the end, you know, because, you know, there was no setup on them anymore. But Ian does good about mixing it up. So I just feel like if he had been a little more composed, and there was just a lot of shit going on in that fight, you know, with like the low blows and all this shit. Like
back of the head shots.
Yeah.
And then he was the crowd was definitely not on his side.
No.
On the inside. I was
him.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, why?
Yeah. He threw his gloves out, right?
Yeah.
And I thought they were our gloves. So I went to go find each glove, fucking Ian. And but they were his gloves. I found them. Like some people, here's a glove. Because I had to go out to the crowd to find them. And they ended up being his gloves. I was like, I should have left them out there. But yeah, that fight, like, it was just, you know, there was a lot of things going on in there.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I will say, Ian was like, though he is an unorthodox striker, he was landing some shots. Like, he was throwing hard. And he was...
There was it even comes out in one of the highlights. I think it's in the recap video. They're kind of clinched up, and when they separate, he throws like a teep up the middle.
Front kick, right?
A front kick.
Right in the face.
It barely misses, but that would have that would have been clean. That would have been good.
Yeah, he was trying to land that a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot of weird.
He did that with Hakoa too.
Yeah,
he was throwing a lot of front kicks.
He did the point down at the end. Too. He was trying to. Try to bang. But I mean, you know, hopefully, you know, whatever happens with him, we can get him back, because I do like Ian. You know, I like the way he fights. Yeah.
Just didn't show it this time, but I do like the way he fights. Yeah. Samael, they won't be on this one. I already talked to him, but you know, coming back,
we'll get him back.
Yeah, we'll get him back. We have some good fights for him.
That's what I was wondering. Like, what's next for him? Because he's already now 2-0.
2-0 in CFC. Yeah. And I mean, I don't want to say the fight, but I have a fight in mind that I think would be really good. So
we're not gonna have any exclusive news drops today or anything for CFC.
Unfortunately, not. I mean, there. Yeah, actually, I can drop. I have 3 fights for CFC 8 already.
We got something. You wanna drop 1 or 2 or all 3?
We'll do one. We'll do one. We won't do it now, but we'll do one.
We'll do it at the end.
We'll do it at the end. Another fight that was really good, back and forth, and surprised a lot of people, myself included. El Destroyer, Emmanuel Berumen and Andrew Lee. Andrew Lee's grappling is so good.
Yeah.
5-0 amateur coming in debut, and I really thought he was gonna just, you know, wrestle Berumen, and Berumen was gonna have to work hard to wrestle up and get out of the, you know, scramble his way back up. But But nah, he did really good.
Andrew tried, he was trying to wrestle him and grapple, but I don't think he was as dominant as he thought he was going to be.
When the fight started, he did look it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, it's going to go that way. But Berumen was able to get up and land much harder shots.
Yeah, it's like he just didn't let him get comfortable. Because you see the way he was 5-0 as an amateur, so very impressive amateur record. And like as an amateur, he's a standout to me. And like the way he would box, the way he would control distance, the way he would mix in his grappling, like everything, he looked like a very solid, complete fighter. But Berumen didn't care. Like he was just coming forward, like staying in his face, like not giving him that respect.
And not even scared of the grappling, because I mean, just coming forward that people change levels on you and take you down. He didn't. He was able to wrestle up almost every single time.
He was throwing up submission attempts. I remember he threw up an omoplata.
Yeah.
He was able to off balance him, like get feet on the hips, get him away, like if he was on top. Because there was times where Le had the control, but he wasn't really able to get off as much damage. And then whenever Berumen was pressing him, like he was swinging on him. He was hitting him with if he had him on bottom. Like
because if you see their faces at the end, Emmanuel had nothing on his face. Yeah. And Andrew was pretty cut up. Yeah, I don't know if he got stitches, but I saw him in the back and he was pretty cut up.
His nose was bleeding and stuff. Yeah. So I remember we were really looking forward to that pro debut, but I'm sure we haven't seen the end of him. Like I'm sure he'll be back.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. He's a very good fighter. So I mean, this I wouldn't really call it a setback, but no, he's gonna come back. Maybe not with us, but just in general, he's gonna come back.
And I say he's one to look out for
sure.
He'll
have a very successful pro career, especially coming out of that camp. He'll have a very successful pro career.
Yep. But Berumen, like he's been impressive in his last 2 fights.
3, because it's not on record, but his last fight before CFC was Samael, and he submitted him in the first round.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know he fought.
Yeah, he took him down, Samael, and Berumen first round rear naked choke, and then he fought Candyman, and then he fought Andrew. So
and it's been like pretty dominant.
Yeah,
3 dominant performances.
So he's 3-0 in his last. I mean, I don't even know if there's one before that, but I'm sure there is. But it's because in Mexico they don't really record all these fights. But he could be on like a 4-fight win streak.
He could be, for all we know.
Yeah, but I do have a fight in mind for him. Ooh. But that one, I'll figure it out.
And he's going to be definitely fighting his next fight at CFC.
Yes, CFC 8. Yes, he will be. He will be at CFC 8.
Because he's been putting on shows. Like I like watching. He's very entertaining.
He's entertaining. He's very good, and he's just another guy. He really doesn't care. Like he just comes forward.
And I hear he has like a crazy gas tank. Like he does like triathlons or something like that. Yeah.
So like, I mean, he looks fresh every single fight. But
even afterwards, he's all still like flexing and bouncing around and stuff.
Yeah, he's always been known for his gas tank. Ever since I've known him for years now, and they've always told me about his gas tank. And I sparred with him, and little fucker doesn't get tired.
Yeah, I asked him how the fight was gonna go beforehand, and he pretty much said that he was just gonna outbox him and out wrestle, like just beat him in every way. And like he pretty much did.
He pretty much did.
Yeah, I thought he would probably have like more success maybe with the boxing and just his pressure. Yeah, because he's that like he has the cardio where. Even if you might even be more skilled than him, if he can get you tired, then that's when he could take over. Yeah. So I was like, maybe something like that could happen, but no, pretty much most of the fight, he was just dominating.
Because I watched that fight on the side, and he would just surprise me with the scrambles, the way he would get up, and just those hard shots. You could hear those shots; they were hard.
Oh, I heard them. Yeah, I was sitting right there.
Yeah, a lot more. Like he had, it just felt like they were. It sounded like they were a lot harder than Andrew's. Because Andrew would land some too, but they weren't as.
And toward the end, I saw Andrew like he really started to pick it up and put more power behind his shots. Because I've always seen him before, and he's always like very clean, like try to be very precise and not overcommit to anything. But at the end, you could see like he was trying to take him out. Like I saw he threw an elbow, and it was like he threw everything into it.
Everything. That's I feel like he kind of knew he was down. He had to finish, so that's why he went out in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
But there's some fun fights for Andrew here locally too. So hopefully we can get him back. Staying with the flyweights, Ozzy Chavez and Eli Perez. Ozzy's good, man. Ozzy, Eli too. Eli he was coming off a 1st-round submission over Yanni.
Yeah, that triangle choke he had him in.
And I was like, okay, cool. He's good grappling. Ozzy, I know I've seen Ozzy in some wars, and I've seen he beat Jacobo as his pro debut, submitted him. So I've known Ozzy and I've studied Ozzy. So I knew it was going to be a good fight. Ozzy came out, just did what he does. 1st round rear naked choke. Yeah, Eli, I just felt like Eli hits really hard, but he just, like Ozzy didn't let him settle.
He was getting crowded, I remember. Yeah, like Ozzy got in his face right away.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? Ozzy said that he was gonna knock him out.
Oh yeah.
He was saying he was gonna head kick him.
He was gonna head kick him.
Yeah.
He didn't make it that far.
No. It was pretty quick also, right? It was like first
like
2 minutes.
I mean, I guess it was like 2 minutes, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just a grappling, man. He's a great grappler. Comes from a really good. They're I don't want to say they're wrestling based, but you know their head coach John Judy's wrestler. So I mean, they have really good grappling, really good ground and pound. So yeah, you know, I felt if Eddie could catch him clean, I felt Eddie would drop him. But if they went to the ground, I kind of figured Ozzy would get the better of him, and it showed. You know, who knows? Ozzy Verumen, it's a good fight. I know Ozzy's fighting this weekend in Albuquerque.
Oh
yeah!
Wow.
Yeah,
he's
quick,
back.
Yeah, quick comeback. So I know he's fighting this weekend. Verumen's on CFCA. How much we can make that? I don't know, man.
Down the line, we'll see what happens.
They both have a pretty good streak going.
Who knows? The flyweight title might be in the horizons for them.
Yeah, we need a 25 champ. We'll see.
But there was a few other finishes on the card.
Yeah.
Of course, we just talked about Yanni.
Yes.
Yanni and Armando.
Yanni and Armando. Armando surprised me when he took his back. I was like, oh shit, because I really thought, you know, he was deep.
Because he comes from a good grappling camp. I mean, they're pretty good fighters at Fight House.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're more known for being grapplers.
Yeah. Xavier. That's another guy. We'll talk about him right now too. But yeah, Yanni just overcommitted, and he threw everything into a shot, and he went down with it, and Armando just jumped on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Armando boxed him pretty good too. He caught him really clean.
Yeah, he has some pretty good boxing, pretty good counters and stuff.
Yeah, his jab was just in Yanni's face, like the whole as long as it lasted.
Yeah.
And I sparred with Armando. I know he has good boxing, and he's very he's just forward. He pressures a lot, and he was doing that with Yanni too.
Yeah, he was not scared to stand with him. I think that's something that surprised me, that he didn't try to force the wrestling a lot earlier. Because you see a guy like Yanni fighting, you see him like starch people out cold. Like when he knocks people out, they don't move. Yeah. He doesn't TKO them. You know? Dude, and I was making a reference to that on commentary. I was like, he reminds me of a certain UFC fighter. Yeah. Similar complexion and a beard.
Just
Jeremy Stevens.
Little heathen.
As in, when he knocks people out, they don't move.
They don't move. They really don't.
But Armando stood with them. Yeah, I was surprised. Like, he didn't try to mix it up with him. I was like, wow. No. But he didn't, like you said, he did take his back. But then Yanni just did what Yanni does. Yeah. Caught him. I remember he landed, was like a straight right he caught him with. Yeah. And then so
it was like straight right, and then like Armando came out this way because they were against the cage, and he caught him. Armando came out this way, and Yanni came over. Yeah. And it's kind of like an overhand, but like, I don't know, just going, like, instead of following him, he kind of just threw, and he just went down. And he caught like 2 on the ground. That were pretty bad.
There was some other shots that Yanni landed on, but I was surprised. I was like,
yeah, he took some pretty good shots that they were clean. But again, Armando caught Yanni with some really good shots too. Mm-hmm. But I've never. No, I'm lying. I have. Santi caught Yanni and slept him. Yeah. Yep. Santi, that's another guy who just hits hard. So. We should rematch them in the pros now.
Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be a good fight. I think they both developed a lot.
Yeah,
come a long way.
Yeah, Santi. That he caught him clean, and Yanni went night.
I know Yanni would want that one back. He's like, man, that one still gets him. Some losses, I guess, still keep you up at night sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely one of them. Yeah, thankfully it was in the amateurs, so it's okay. But
that's the time to win, lose. Learn your lessons. It doesn't matter as much.
So Yanni now 1-1 as a pro. Will he be on CFC 8? He's on every CFC, so he'll be on CFC.
He'll be on CFC. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
He already has a fight, by the way.
Yanni's back.
Yeah, he already has a fight. It's signed. It's good.
What is it called again? It's like The Haunting or something. CFC 8.
Fright Night.
Fright Night. Dang.
They have to fight in Halloween costumes.
I'm actually gonna wear a Halloween costume for commentary.
Are you?
I'm not gonna tell you which one, but yeah, I'm gonna wear it.
You really should.
I'm going to. You gotta. Hey, it's the show.
Better be Nacho.
We'll see. I won't give away my costume here, but eventually, you'll see. You just have to be be there.
Yeah,
all right,
just be there.
I like to surprise people.
Yeah, CFC 8. It's all about you. And
Fright Night. It's all about me, guys.
Yeah, Fright Night.
I'm just a commentator.
We got 3 fights. I mean, I won't. We'll see which one I announce right now.
Well, staying on the theme, you were talking about Xavier. Let's talk about Xavier versus Dakota. Dakota has been around for a while. He's a serious veteran of the game. He's been fighting, I think, since like 2014.
I remember I fought in Albuquerque when I'm 35 now. I fought in Albuquerque when I was, I want to say 21. Dakota was on the card. He already had like 2 fights.
Dang, man.
Amateurs, right?
And how big was Xavier? At the time, Xavier was like this big.
Yeah,
he was probably like 5 years old.
Yeah.
No.
But I thought it was a good match. It was 2 black belts.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's going to be a really good grappling exchange. And it was.
There were some while it lasted.
Because, I mean, Dakota had his moments. And then Xavier just, got the rear naked, right?
It was a rear naked choke, but you could see Xavier had a lot more confidence, or like I think he believed he had the advantage in the stand up. So he was coming forward, and he was like swinging bombs right away.
And Xavier always does that. He's not really like necessarily in boring fights. It depends who he's against, right? But he does come forward. He does throw. I've seen him get his ass beat and then just come back and finish the fight. Like I think it was like a Kimura. Like it was disgusting.
Well, they say like. That's how he earned his nickname of like Ironside or something because you can't put him away.
Yeah.
He's always there and he's always gonna try to come back and look for the finish. Yeah. He can take a lot of damage.
Yeah, he can. Because that fight, I think it was in Colorado. Like he was getting tagged. Like the guy was piecing him up, and Xavier pulled off like this Kimura. I think it was like with a sweep. And I don't know if he broke it, but it was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, like he snapped his arm.
He snapped it. Yeah, and he's actually a local champion for another promotion. He's their 155 professional champ. Yeah. So, definitely want to get Xavier back on the card. But I got another fun fight for him. So hopefully he can get on the card. But it's another black belt.
Yeah.
But so hopefully that'd be good, man.
Yeah, him back on. I would like to see him back at CFC because I feel like he's also another really exciting fighter, like hunting for finishes.
Yeah.
And he's always like trying to make something happen, like action, like even with his grappling, whether he's grappling, striking, whatever it is, he's always going for it.
I've seen him fight a few times already, and he's just getting better every time. So I really hope we can get him back on.
He's young. He's like 20.
Yeah, he's young. Yeah, he's young. So, and I think he now has 9 pro fights.
That's crazy because he's been in it for a while. It's kind of crazy to think like how young he is. Because actually, I remember seeing him at jiu-jitsu tournaments when he was in high school. He'd be doing high school wrestling and he'd be doing jiu-jitsu, so he was always very active. I actually competed against him.
Oh yeah.
In a jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Super fight.
How'd that go?
Well, they call him Ironside. I couldn't sub him. Like I tried everything I could. I couldn't sub him. His head, he just has like a big head too.
Yeah.
At the time, he was a little thicker. So we had agreed, or I guess I was DM'd. It was very unorganized. Yeah. But they were like, hey, weighing at 170 or 180 or something like that. And I was like, okay. So I made weight. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, he's like 193 or something. Will you still take it? I was like, yeah, sure. I don't care.
It's grappling. Like,
And then, we had our match. And I guess I was a little worried about his wrestling because I heard he wrestled in college. But I still was like trying to take him down. I got some takedowns and tried to sub him, but I just couldn't. And I ended up getting him in overtime. So it was like an EBI match. It was 10 minutes. I was like exhausted. I think we were both exhausted. Yeah. And like we're just like trying to head snap each other.
So what you're saying is you want to fight him at 55 now?
I want to fight him at 55. No, I don't want to fight him actually. Yeah. I'm good just being a commentator for now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm cool just, I got that grappling win barely.
Yeah.
I barely armbarred him in overtime.
So you're retired.
It was overtime.
Yeah, overtime.
It's not like I earned it in the regulation period.
Yeah.
So
it's okay.
Yeah, it was a really close match. And I remember like I was exhausted. We were both. It was a good little jiu-jitsu scrap though.
Yeah.
But I beat him.
Yeah.
But dude, no. I'm good. I'm okay.
No, so Xavier, let's get you back on the
I got my grappling with you. I'm happy.
You're good with that, yeah. Who else? The opener.
The opener was
Esparza and the Shooter. That was 2 pro debuts. I think Nunez was coming in 4-2, 3-2 as an amateur.
That was his pro debut. That's right. And Steven's pro debut. So it's 2 debuters.
Yeah, Steven was coming off a loss. Actually, he got Devin. I believe his last MMA fight, Devin submitted him.
That's right.
In a few seconds
at another promotion.
At KFL.
Oh, KFL.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, he submitted him pretty quick. So he's made his pro debut off a loss. So I really didn't know what was gonna happen with that fight.
Yeah, and then I feel like the way he looked in his last fight wasn't great, but he was telling me like a lot of stuff was going on. Yeah. And that this camp he had a really good, and you can just see it like in his body. Like he looked like he was in really good shape and like
They came down a
ready to
week.
go.
They came down a week early, and they were training with us for a week.
Oh yeah.
And
I got to move around. I was like,
yeah, we were doing some drills and everything. So like, okay, cool. Like, I mean, I know Jonathan hits hard. That front guillotine he has is
if he gets you in the front headlock, like you're in trouble, pretty much.
Yeah, and he has really good wrestling. So I didn't know how it was gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And Steven's not really known for a knockout guy, so that's why I said, oh shit, like I don't think they'll knock him out. So I thought it was gonna be a fight on the ground. I thought they were gonna
there was gonna be primarily grappling. Yeah, me too.
But nah, man, Jonathan had his hands a little low, and he was kind of biting on the feints. And Steven just came in with the double jab cross, and
got him. And he was fighting at his range, because that's another thing I noticed about Steven. He fights at range very well.
Yeah.
Like, say what you will about that Nico fight. It was a very technical fight, and I can see, like, you're fighting a guy like Nico who's like a knockout puncher. Like, you have to be careful. Like, he was doing a good job of controlling the range and, like, and avoiding big shots. So, like, you can tell he's good. At fighting at range.
Yeah.
And then Shooter was kind of at a disadvantage.
And you know what? Nico's way
aspect.
bigger than Esparza.
Yeah.
Nico's big.
And he was controlling the range. And he has long arms, too.
Yeah.
But,
and I didn't know Esparza had that kind of power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw it.
He slept him. Thankfully, Nunez was good after. Just went to the back, I saw him, and he was good.
He was okay.
He was okay.
Yeah, we were talking about it, but like it kind of sucks when you know both guys, like you're cool with both guys, and you have to see that happen to one of them. It's like, dang.
And that's what we were talking about too. Like I get to know all of these guys, like every single person on the card. I get to know them before because we talk so much, making the fights, building up the fight, and everything. And it just sucks when I have to like separate myself because I'm still a coach and I still corner my guys, and sometimes they're fighting these guys. I'm like, that guy's pretty nice. And
and sometimes you just have to see them get like slept.
Yeah, they get slept.
Yeah,
when especially the guys that fought Wapo, they're both really nice and they just got slept. So
but that's the game. It's like it's what we're in. It's MMA.
Yeah, but hopefully Shuda doesn't hang him up, and we can see him back. And Esparza, that's another guy we're trying to get on CFC 8. So 45ers, if you want to fight Esparza, slide into my DMs.
Slide in the DMs.
Slide in my pros. Pro 45.
Pros only.
Pros only. Pro show.
Only pros.
Only pros. Pro show. Yeah. So pros, if you want to fight Esparza, he's ready. Taking all challengers.
Well, what can you tell us about CFC 8 so far? We got any info? We got any like venue, anything like that?
Same venue, El Paso County Coliseum, October 24th, Fright Night.
Fright Night. It's gonna be Halloween. Wear your Halloween costumes.
Wear your Halloween costumes if you want. But I can announce a fight.
All right, let's hear it.
I can announce a fight. Coming back, Anthony Camacho.
Camacho.
I don't know if you remember him, but he has fought on CFC. He will be fighting Izzy Portillo, who fought Stevo.
Yeah. I remember that fight.
Yeah. So they're gonna fight at a catch of 175.
Okay.
Two big boys. If Camacho's like, brother, I don't know the guy. He keeps calling Camacho out. So we made it happen. They were supposed to fight last time, but we made it happen. So they will be fighting.
All right. That's one. All right. One for CFC 8.
CFC 8, Anthony Camacho and Izzy Portillo of Midland, Odessa. Yeah.
It's going to be October 24th, right?
October 24th, yes.
All right, everyone. We'll be on the lookout.
I can announce another fight, actually.
Oh, let's hear it.
I actually want to announce this one.
Okay.
Yeah, you got John Calderon coming back, and he is fighting Lichi Chavez from SVG.
Oh.
Yeah, he's 3-2. His last fight was against Hondo. Didn't go his way. Hondo's fucking great, though.
Yeah.
But they're fighting. John and Lichi.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
So I got the chance to see both guys fight, and obviously Calderon, we've seen him fight at CFC twice. So that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really good fight. Yeah. We got another fight, but I won't announce that one yet.
We'll hold on to that. Do we have a main event like an idea yet?
You don't even have
to say it.
If I can make this fight, that's main event.
Ooh. So we're talking.
Yeah.
There's a fight on the line that's
main event worthy. That's the fight I want. And there's it's not for a title, but I think the winner will fight for a title.
Okay.
Yeah. So
number one contender.
Yeah. About
title fight. Number one contender fight at CFC 8.
Yeah. Hopefully, if I can make it happen, that's the fight.
All right. I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow CFC on Instagram for more updates. We'll see you at the next event, CFC 8 Fright Night.
October 24th.
October 24th.
El Paso County Coliseum.
You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
CFC 7. It was a great event. Honestly, It was one of, like, what else could you say about, like, just as a whole?
It's just crazy to see where we are now from where we started. Now we're at the Coliseum. I will say CFC 7 was the most expensive fucking card because everybody was a name. There was no everybody was a name. So like it just goes to show the show is growing because we're getting bigger and bigger names that are on it now. And even that last event exposed us to brand new people who are like trying to fight on CFC 8 now.
So it's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah, it's only gonna get bigger. You know, the names are gonna be bigger, the fights are gonna be bigger. The fucking atmosphere never misses. You know, whether it's a sold out show or less people, the vibes in there are always crazy.
Yeah, so just more great things to come.
Yeah, more great
for
things
CFC.
To come.
Commentary, I'll be commentating the next event. Actually, I'll tell you off camera, but
All right.
I'm barely gonna make it because I'm going out of town.
Yeah.
But I'll be back for the event.
Okay.
I have to.
You have to
get my Halloween costume together and show up. But yeah, I'm full on.
All right.
Full on commentator now.
All right. Yeah.
And I'll be on it.
You'll be on it
next time.
And
post fight interviews too. That was my first time. We don't gotta talk about
it.
They
were good though. They were good.
Thank you.
They were good.
Hey, my first time. Yeah, but I'm not a broadcaster. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not professionally trained.
But now we have to get the exotic one back in the cage one last time.
Retirement fight.
Yeah, just one last time. That's
amateur retirement fight.
Yeah, no, we're going straight pro.
Pro retirement fight.
Pro retirement. That's it. We'll call it, and you just commentate from now on.
And that's it.
I'm
gonna put down my gloves in the cage after my first pro fight.
You're done. But CFC 8, October 24th, El Paso County Coliseum, guys.
That's it. Signing off, and we'll just smile for the thumbnail.
What's the thumbnail? Oh wait, where? Okay. Can I do this for a thumbnail?